Preloaders, V.I.Preloaders, welcome back. Always nice to have you guys here with me, representing Preloader Nation. For those of you that have never been to this channel before, let me let you know what we do here. My name's Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant. I did a wonderful 22-year career with the NYPD. 15 of those years were spent with the elite NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle unit. The name of this channel is called Robert Simmons Paying It Forward. And it's called Paying It Forward because I'm sharing my knowledge, experience, and training that I received from the NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle unit with you guys, with a special focus on slow speed motorcycle operation, because that's the skill that most riders lack. And I want to help you feel comfortable riding your motorcycle at slow speeds to make right turns, left turns, and U-turns. I want you to feel comfortable doing that and confident doing that. In other words, I want you to be the boss of your motorcycle. All right, that's the primary goal of this channel. I also do product reviews, and if there's anything that I ever want to share with my preloaders and VI preloaders, I'm going to do it on this channel. So that's what this channel is all about. This channel is each one, teach one environment. This channel is all about positivity, positive vibes, being helpful, you know, everything positive. Anything negative, there's no place for that on this channel. All right, so speaking of product reviews, today we're going to be talking about Violet. This is Violet. This is my 2021 limited, ultra limited CVO. And we're going to be changing the windshield on this. So this is the stock windshield that came with it. Nothing wrong with it in regards to like buffeting or wind. It's actually, you know, it's pretty good. I don't have any issues with it at all. But I want something that looks better. But at the end of the day, I want it to be functional as well. So I am going to be putting on, if you guys don't know already, I have 4 motorcycles. I have a Road Glide CVO that I just did a video on. You can check that right here. Again, if you're on a smart television, you're not going to see anything. But I did a video on that, Klock Werks windshield for that. And I'm going to be putting a Klock Werks windshield on this motorcycle as well. So first I want to give you a closer look at this windshield, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be replacing it with. All right, guys, so this is the stock windshield that came with this motorcycle. Okay, and it's a clear windshield, I'm sorry. Clear windshield. Again, it's functional, but I want something that looks a little better than this. And this is what we're gonna be putting on. Again, this is a Klock Werks windshield. So let's take it out of the package and let's get it on. All right, guys, so the Road Glide, you have to remove 4 screws to get the windshield off. On the Street Glide and the Ultra Limited, 3. 2 on the sides and 1 in the middle. And remember, the one in the middle is the longer screw. That's not too relevant for what we're doing now, but if you have to take off the fairing, it's relevant because that's the one you want to leave in to secure the fairing when you take off the screws on the inside. Or should I say the opposite side? Yeah, the inside of the fairing. Once you have all the screws out, pull it straight up. Okay, and that's what that looks like. So what I want you to see is the difference between the height of the stock windshield and the Klock Werks windshield. The Klock Werks windshield, it's a little bit shorter, just a little bit shorter. But remember, it has that flare. And that flare is what's going to divert the wind upward, away from me. All right, guys, so remember I told you, I'm all about practicality first, look second, for the most part. And actually, you know what? I'm going to have to peel this off, at least at the bottom, prior to putting this in. Otherwise, that's going to be a problem. All right, so my fingers are still not touching. part. I don't want to put any unnecessary fingerprints on it. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm all about practicality first, look second. So if this looks better, which I'm almost positive it's going to look better, it doesn't matter if I'm getting a crap load of buffeting. I have people tell me all the time, hey Rob, don't use power tools to do that. You're gonna strip something out. I always appreciate the concern. You know, but you have to use the power tools intelligently. You can't just press the button down. This is a pressure sensitive trigger. If you don't press it hard, it won't move hard. It won't move fast, I should say. Okay, now I'll tighten the center one down. Don't have to over tighten it. All right, peel this off. Oh my God. That's all I have to say. Oh my God, that looks so much better. Look at that, guys. Oh, that looks so much better. Doesn't it? Wow. And remember, the contour that you see right there, that's so that the wind is pushed around you and your passenger. That lip right there, again, that's where the wind goes up above you and your passenger. But we're going to take it outside. We're going to take it for a ride and test that out just to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to do. But I got to tell you right now, I'm really hoping that it does, because this really, really looks good. All right, let's take it out for a ride. I like the way it looks already, guys. Look at it. Nice, right? All right, let's park it. And yes, guys, on this Street Glide is also a Klock Werks windshield. This one on this motorcycle is definitely more pronounced. So, all right, without further ado, I'm going to get it on the road, see how it feels. Oh yeah, very nice. I'm very pleased with this, because I love the way it looks. I don't just like the way it looks. I love the way it looks. And extremely functional. Like I said, the last one was functional too. But I'm happy that I'm able to get a windshield that's a little more contoured. Definitely looks better. So I'm not losing any practicality, but I'm gaining looks. And usually that's not the case when it comes to a lot of things that you put on your motorcycle. All right, time for a U-turn on the country road. That's what we do on Robert Simmons Paying It Forward, right? Zero buffeting, zero. Yes, Klock Werks. Before I even get back for the outro of this video, I'm going to tell you guys, I recommend this windshield. I recommend Klock Werks, period. I haven't been dissatisfied with a windshield from them yet. And didn't have to sacrifice anything. And that's the beauty of it. Usually you have to sacrifice something. All right, guys, I know you heard me say it already, but I'm gonna say it again. This windshield is awesome. All right, like I said, I love the way it looks. And like I also said, you're not losing anything. There's no sacrifices. It's still practical, but man, it just looks way better than the stock windshield. I know that's not a surprise, but it just does. So yes, I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I recommend Klock Werks, and not just this windshield in particular. Like I said, I have 3 Klock Werks windshields, and I'm not disappointed in any of them. They look good. They work. I know there's other brands out there. This is the brand for me. All right, I'm going to let you guys know that. I'm very happy with it. So I'm going to put a link in the description section for Klock Werks, okay? I'll do this particular windshield as well. Well, maybe I won't, because at the end of the day, when you go to the website, you're going to click on whatever windshield is made for your motorcycle and then decide the height. Now, again, some people are going to want to go with the looks versus the practicality. Some people don't mind as much wind hitting them. They just care about how the motorcycle looks. And if they wear a full face helmet, I guess it doesn't matter as much, you know, but if you're doing that long distance, it's still going to make a difference. It's taxing on you. It really is, right? People don't realize that the wind, riding a motorcycle alone takes energy out of you, especially if you're doing it for long periods of time. So just keep that in mind. There is a video on the website that kind of tells you how to determine what height windshield that you need. So take a look at that as well. All right, I highly recommend that you do that. But at the end of the day, I'm happy. So again, I want to thank Klock Werks for providing me with this windshield so that I can share it with you guys. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. So Highly recommend. Check the description section for a link for this product and for a bunch of other helpful information regarding Robert Simmons paying it forward. All right, guys? All right, guys, as always, I know there's anything that you could be doing with your time, and the fact that you choose to spend a little bit of it with me, I appreciate that. Spend more time being thankful for the things that you have and less time complaining about the things that you don't. I want to give a shout out to my brothers and sisters in blue. Please be careful out there, guys. Know that you're appreciated. And a special shout out to the NYPD Highway Patrol, particularly Highway 1, because that's where I worked, and the Highway District. That's where the motorcycle school is. That's who taught me how to ride these motorcycles the way I ride them. But as I've said before, guys, the way I ride my motorcycle today, nowhere near the skill that I had when I graduated wheel school. And what I mean by that is the skill was a lot less then. You have to keep practicing, all right? This is a perishable skill, and if you don't practice it, especially with the right mindset, you're gonna lose parts of it. All right, guys? So, as I always say, practice, practice, practice. Practice, preload, and keep it loaded. And practice, 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 guys, because practice breeds confidence, and a confident rider is a safer rider. Riding fast is fun, guys. I want you guys to have just as much fun riding your motorcycles slow. Until next time, guys, I'm enjoying this windshield so much, I'm gonna go ride it some more. Make sure the motorcycle's in first gear. Cover the rear brake. Preload, keep it loaded. Clutch right before the sweet spot. Head and eyes, look in the direction that I want to go. There's my neighbor coming up the block. I'm going to slowly release the clutch into the friction zone. As soon as the motorcycle starts to move, picking up this left foot. Turn the handlebars, baby. Klock Werks, baby.